Whoa, I was not trying to start it already, but booty so fat. Okay. Oh. All right, so this is going to be a reading for all the zodiac signs, and this is going to be for what you don't see coming. All right, we're going to start with Pisces, because around here, we always go backwards. Booty so fat. Okay. Let's see. We're going to start with Pisces. Let's see, what's that? 107. Okay. And we're going to use these cards because it's full. Whoa. So, I'm going to do these for all the signs. What don't you see coming, Pisces? Oh, what do you have for Pisces? Bumping heads. Whoa. Okay. You got a couple different things going on here. You could have some legal stuff that's going on, specifically with like divorcing. You could be hearing somebody about, somebody could be dealing with something in a criminal court. You or someone you're dealing with, somebody who you could have kids with, could be going to jail, or you could be hearing about some court case or a traffic ticket, or I don't know, you're bumping heads with somebody though in regards to this, or you're hearing about this. But I do feel like you are in this somehow. So you're bumping heads, okay? Could be clashing. Mars is in Scorpio, so surprise, surprise. But you have somebody here that you have a reckless love with. They miss you. So this could be somebody who you're having, if it's not actual legal troubles, it could be like karma. You know, it's giving the Justice card. It could be very karmic, or karma is getting this person back from something that they may have done. And they're missing you. Okay, so all right, so what else you don't see coming is this is going to work itself out. Praise be, right? I feel like what you don't see is some sort of situation or disagreement or disruption, something that you want to put an end to. And I feel like Divine wants you to be composed. Okay, so somebody could be returning and triggering you, or, you know, there could be a situation where it's intense and it's triggering you. It's challenging. There's a misunderstanding, or you're having to view these problems from a new perspective. That's what you're going to have to do, Pisces. You're going to have to try to change your perspective. Yeah, because something is going to work out. It is bringing balance to a situation, especially because you do have this Justice card. Well, it's not the Justice card, but it's the legal, and it's giving like this justice energy. And then it speaks of balance again here, more balance here, changing your perspective to create that. And then also releasing any of these burdens. So these things are being revealed to you so you can see your inner light, and you can really see how something is going to transform. It's going to change. So, you know, things can't get better without a little bit of the bullshit, right? But it is going to change. I see that here. I mean, you got several cards that are highlighting this is helping you transform, transmute. It's helping you discover your potential. You know, it's helping you dig deeper in it. You know your potential, but you've been sleeping on it. You've been sleeping on yourself. Okay? So let's get a tarot card here. What can they expect? Wow, the Sun. And then you got the Knight of Pentacles. Wow, Pisces. So you can expect a lot of happiness. Okay, you can expect a positive outlook. For sure. For sure. Okay, somebody could listen to, that's what I keep hearing. I think his name is Cash Cobain. Okay, there is a song by him. Someone could listen to that. Someone could be like in their 20s. Somebody could be dark skinned. Or someone's like youthful, or they listen to younger music or something. I don't know, Pisces. But Four of Pentacles. So save your money, and you know, I do feel like things are going to turn around for you. Okay, so that's what you don't see coming, Pisces. Ooh. Focusing more on yourself. Depression lifting. Okay, some of you are going to be like taking a bath. Being more rested and rejuvenated. All right, let's go to Aquarius. What can Aquarius expect? What can you expect? What don't you see coming for Aquariuses? For the Aquariuses, what don't they see coming, Spirit? Oh, somebody is guilty and ashamed and embarrassed. Ooh. I miss you. I'm talking to you, baby. I miss you. Well, Aquarius, you can expect that someone loves you. All right. And they did something that they're ashamed and embarrassed of. They are in the wrong. Some of you, either they or them, they are ashamed or embarrassed that they love you. Why is that? Why is it a secret? Or you could feel ashamed or embarrassed that you still love somebody. It's like maybe after all this time. Or maybe something that they did. You don't see that this person want to come towards you. You keep focusing on like something that's playing over and over. It's already happened. That's just a distraction though. Okay? This distraction is the enemy. So I feel like you just need to take one step at a time. So this is definitely someone you're not with, or there's distance here, you know, or you're trying to move past, but you could still find your heart connected to somebody. Maybe you thought you were going to marry this person. Some of you could have been married to this person, or they proposed, or y'all talked about marriage. Somebody could be married and was doing something secret and, you know, feeling ashamed. So Aquarius, I think that you need to use your discernment and protect yourself from someone who you may have dealt with before. And I feel like you need to keep certain parts of your life a secret because people are gossiping, and somehow this gossiping is like really affecting you. And usually that's surprising for Aquarius because I feel like you don't care. So, and maybe it's not affecting you in the sense where like you care, but I don't know, it's zhuzhing up the energy. So you need to protect yourself and just watch who you talk to. Yeah, do like a ritual, some cleansing. What don't Aquarius see coming? So you're focusing on your freedom. I feel like what you also don't see is that you're going to feel a lot more you're going to start to see more value in yourself. You're going to, like, I feel like the key theme for you here in this Aquarius is like distraction. So not letting outside sources or situations or even emotions or your mental, something that still could be plaguing you, a voice that you're hearing, like silence that. Silence that. You need to have focus, like change your focus. Something is changing too fast. So it's like you could be like trying to switch something. Maybe somebody was like always trying to switch people or switch, you know, like, I don't know, but it's just messy. Just sit down. Just sit down and chillax and focus. You need to get somewhere and focus. What was that from? Yeah, see, you got this fearfulness here. Nine of Swords. Some of you could be up late. Somebody's like, you know, something that was done or something that already happened, or maybe someone took advantage. Wow, you got the Two of Cups with the King of Cups and the Nine of Swords. You really fear love, or fear like not being able to, you know, have like a real love you can confide in. You know, maybe someone like used your secrets against you, embarrassed you, or, you know, something like that. And it doesn't even have to be like romantically. The Two of Cups, that could be like with a close friend, you know, someone that like just would mirror your energy back to you. A lot of similarities, a lot of like-mindedness, but something happened between you and this connection here. So I feel like what you don't see is you really need to really work on releasing this so it doesn't weigh you down. Get the swords out of your mind. Wow, you got the Star card. That's you, Aquarius. Get the swords out of your mind. You guys got more than you know coming for you, okay? More than you know, Aquarius. Keep the faith. All right, let's go to Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn. What is coming towards Capricorn they don't see coming? 13. Under pressure. Pressing down on me. Whoa. All right, Cap. So you the real queen bee out here, but who does that crown get heavy? All right, for the masculines, that crown is heavy. Okay, it's heavy because, you know, whatever road you're down, wherever you're at, whatever journey you're on, it's like they love you and they hate you. You know, somebody's keeping their eye on you from secret accounts. Somebody loves you and hates you, Capricorn. I feel like you also love this power and this authority, like whatever position you're in, you know, you feel confident, you feel secure. You're really focused like on your career and bossing up, right? But it's giving you a lot of anxiety because you feel like a lot of pressure. You could be having headaches, or you feel like some pressure to keep up. Interesting that was in there. Somebody loves you. That's who, yeah, this, I mean, obviously with this love-hate energy here, Cap. Somebody definitely loves you and hates you. So I feel like you don't see that, you know, the workload could increase, and you could feel more under pressure. You could feel like you have more anxiety, or you have a lot of decisions to make, or you don't know which decision to make and time is running out. You got like a long checklist. Okay. So, but these problems that are here, it's like you're going to be guided to view them from a different perspective, okay? Maybe you prayed to be in this position because now you could have it all, or you have easier access to something, but you could feel overwhelmed in this process or in this this energy. That's too many cards, Spirit. Just 2 more cards for Capricorn, what they don't see coming. So I feel like you may not see that the workload is going to get heavy. Some of you may not see that you could be drinking more. Or some of you are going to, you're going to release a drinking habit, or you're going to cut back drinking or stop drinking for a while. Some of you are going to cut out, you're like changing your health. Some of you are going to cut out seasonings, maybe like salt. You're letting go of habits that kind of like take your energy though. I definitely feel like you're also, you know, trading negative habits for something more positive habits here. Something that's more satisfying to you. Some of you could get a new pet, a cat, specifically a dog, okay? Or you do have loyalty around you though, okay? A good friend, a good person, spouse, but it's just saying here you're gonna have people that are helpful but don't have too many expectations, and maybe that's kind of what's adding to some of your stress, because you're not able to have, or because you could be expecting too much. 2 of Wands. What else don't you see coming? That Magician. So Capricorn, if you're not in a relationship, you will be here in the future, maybe in about 2 to 4 months or 2 to 4 years, depending where you're at. I definitely feel like it's going to be like in 2 to 4 months for some of you. With this wand energy, that's usually a little bit faster, but it could be 2 to 4 years as well. But you're manifesting. Again, this is why you're under pressure, because you're going to be creating more outlets for yourself. You're going to be working out more. You're going to be traveling more. You're going to be like building something from the ground up. You're going to be like really tapping into all your resources. Okay. Aries, Virgo, Gemini energy. So I feel like you're definitely going to get proposed to in your future as well. Let's get married. All right. Sagittarius. What is coming towards Sagittarius they don't see? That was fast. Spell love. Whoa. Okay. Sag, around the Halloween time, something could really change for you. This could be something in regards to legal energy, like maybe someone who you were like, okay, this could be you or anyone around you, right? Someone that you're in love with or you were in love with. You could be having like child support issues with this person, or some sort of legal troubles, or someone that you love has legal troubles, criminal activity, traffic tickets. So you could be getting a divorce, but it's like there's someone in love here, someone who's smitten by like this. I just heard jailbird. But on this card specifically, it says they're a jackass. Okay. And I don't know why I got Halloween. So the month of October or on or around Halloween could be significant. Okay, Sag. So, yeah, this is somebody who is like a dud. Okay. But what's going to happen is is they're going to go through a spiritual or an ego death. Or this could even be you. You could be like obsessed with someone that you love, or, you know, you're holding on to something tightly and something could be happening. There's like a downward spiral, some sort of spiritual awakening, Sag. That's what's coming towards you that you don't see coming. Yeah, so you just need to be patient with yourself, one step at a time, and realize that you're being distracted from a true purpose. 747, as I say that. Like, there's a actual, real other purpose out here for you, Sag, that you're supposed to be going after, and you're distracted by this person, this situation. Some of you need to take like a relaxing bubble bath, relax your mind. You need to release, like, you're gonna have a glow up here though. Something's gonna reveal your inner light to you, and your burdens are gonna soon lift. So that's what you don't see coming, Sag. Praise God, right? Because whatever this is right here, it's a mess. Yeah, there's disruption. So there's still gonna be some disruption, right? Because obviously it never just 100% goes away. So it's going to kind of go through this period, or, you know, go through where something comes in, it's heavy, it's messy, it clears up, it calms down, but there's an awakening. Just as you go through that awakening, you could want to like distract yourself. You could want to, you know, not focus on the real lesson here that you should be learning and fixing, breaking the pattern. Okay, there's a pattern here that needs to be broken. There's a routine that needs to be disrupted, and I feel like it's about to get disrupted, and it's going to surprise you. All right. Whoa, next for Sag. The Hermit. What does the Sag see coming? And the Two of Cups. Okay, not speaking to someone you love, someone you're in love with. Some of you are hiding from love. There's a love connection that is trying to get to you. 2229 222. There is a divine connection trying to get to you, and you're hiding from it. Also, others of you, I'm getting this Two of Cups energy, you know, being in love, or, you know, there's this energy of someone needing to like change their perspective when it comes to love, or maybe take a pause, or someone takes a step back from love. Maybe you also ghost someone, or someone gets ghosted. You could still be like holding on to this energy of someone that ghosted you, but I feel like something's about to come in and switch up the scene for you, Sag. Spontaneous. All right, so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Let's go to Scorpio. Let's go to Scorpio. Scorpio. All right. We can make some arrangements. All right, Scorpio. What doesn't Scorpio see coming? What does the Scorpio see coming in their life? What is it? What do they need to know? Love, hate. They love you and they hate you. They love you and they hate you. That's too many cards. Some people love you and hate you because they think that you have it all. Maybe it looks like you have it all. All right. There's feelings of feeling ashamed or guilt or embarrassed or being in the wrong. So I don't know if this is you, Scorpio, or somebody coming towards you. This is somebody coming towards you, Scorpio, that you don't even see coming. You might know this person, or this, yeah, they're shady. So you need to watch out for this person. They don't like that you have spiritual gifts. Okay? You could also have like maybe more money, because it feels like they could have like bad debt, bad credit, or they don't have a job at all. Hopefully this isn't your energy, Scorpio, where you're like not happy with where you're working, or maybe if you're not working, if you're unemployed, you could be feeling guilt or ashamed, or embarrassed. If this isn't you, this is somebody coming around you. This is somebody's energy around you. Because if you're not going through this, they feel a way because they are. And they see you doing well. So if this person does come towards you, it's saying rethink your reaction. Scorpio, you could also need to watch your money. You could be using a lot of willpower to restrain yourself so you can obtain more wealth. Also keep in mind that true wealth does not lie in your bank accounts. So you could be feeling, you know, like unworthy because you could feel like you don't have enough, or maybe you should have more. So I feel like Divine wants you to know, though, you are on your way. I mean, you know, you are mixing it up, changing it up. You may need to do that. But you also could be getting distracted. I feel like what's really going on here is if these are people that are hating, or a lover, whoever, whatever, I feel like it's a distraction. It's a distraction to eat at the guilt that someone feels to continue to cause this shame. And all that's going to do is just make you hold back in an area of your life that you actually should be doing the growing and thriving in. So you're going to have some haters, Scorpio. That's what you don't see coming. I also feel like, you know, you're going to need to save your money, watch your money. You got people like counting your wallet, counting your pockets. You do have loyalty here, though, a companionship. You're also traveling. Things are going to improve. I feel like, you know, whatever this energy is here that's happening with this love-hate energy, it is going to clear up. Yeah, 10 of Cups here. Wow, it's definitely going to clear up. King of Swords with the Justice card. Oh, yeah, so we have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and maybe another Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio like yourself. But I definitely feel like there's something new that you're starting here, a new project, a new place that you're traveling, a new connection. Some of you could be in school or going back to school, or there's something here that you're learning, or there's a new venture where you're making, you know, you're going to start to make more money, or there's a new like door that you're walking in. This could be something that you either could be like slightly inexperienced, or maybe you haven't experienced a lot of it before, and you're going to be really happy opening up to this. And, you know, Mars is in your sign right now, so you could be doing a lot more movement, travel, and it's like the energy right now could be heavy. It was squaring the moon yesterday. And I feel like it's squaring the sun in Libra. So it's going to have this, there's a lot of conflict that's going to be going on. I mean, it's Mars and Scorpio. It's your old traditional ruler, before Pluto. So once the intensity of something like it passes you, you rethink it, or you don't necessarily react to it, you know, like it's something surface level, but it triggers something deeper. But I feel like it's like, don't react to it. And by you not reacting to it or rethinking, it's helping you ease this emotional storm. Because there's going to be some sort of emotional storm, Scorpio, that's taking place. But it is going to get better. You got the 10 of Cups to close it out, which you don't see. So it's going to improve. Okay. Somewhere over the rainbow. All right. Libra. 3013. Libra, what's coming towards you that you don't see coming? Quick messages for Libra. Whoa, that came out fast. What was that? Where'd it go? Who do you know? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. Mirroring. Someone's trying to do what you do. Looking in the mirror a lot. Maybe you're reflecting on your old ways. Were you a bad boy? You a bad boy, bad gal, Libra? Bad boy, bad gal. You're getting readings done. Using your spiritual gifts. Okay, somebody's like a, what they call them? What do you call it when somebody reformed? A reformed player. A reformed player from the Himalayas. Okay. So getting readings done. Some of you could be a reader or you're getting readings done. Or there's a thug out here who's getting readings done on you. Or you dealing with a thug. You dealing with a bad boy. Somebody who has been in trouble with the law. Libra, this is you. Either you've been in trouble with the law and you're reflecting on, oh, remember that time when? Or, you know, this is somebody you was dealing with. It's Mars and Scorpio energy, y'all. It's bad boy, bad gal season. So you're reflecting on, ooh, somebody in jail? Somebody could be in jail, Libra. Somebody could be going to jail. That's what you don't see coming. Hopefully it's not you. Could be somebody you're dealing with, somebody you know of a knows somebody you know. But somebody's stuck or in jail or going to jail, getting out of jail, or they're reflecting on their bad guy times. All right. Somebody could be fearing, you know, not being able to build something or trying to get more intel, something in regards to this. This is a companionship. This is somebody who you feel like is loyal, or you've been loyal to this person. Maybe you feel like you're stuck to this person. You want somebody loyal. I feel like don't expect too much. Never too much, never too much, never too much. Wow, you got two cards. So definitely somebody's sabotaging. Somebody's into pets. So the person who could be like into pets or whatever, they could be in jail. Maybe you gotta pet sit somebody, you know, watch somebody's pets or something. Somebody gets a puppy, a cat. Somebody is wanting their freedom, missing their freedom, wanting to know when they're going to be free. They're recognizing their worth now because they're stuck or because they were stuck before. Libra, what the hell you got going on? What the hell is going on between the sheets in my home? Libra, what don't you see coming? All right, so somebody is getting unstuck. Okay. Some of you are going to be, you know, no judgment, but you're having sex with somebody who's in and out of jail. Somebody could be doing something in jail. Anyways, but there's going to be a new beginning, a new start. Someone could be getting out. Why is this so heavy on this jail talk? Okay, aside from that, I don't know. It's just, it's really strong here. Or like someone who's just, like I said, they're bad boy, bad girl, whatever. This person's really focused on you, or you're really focused on them. And somebody's trying to change their focus. Somebody's trying to get their life together, but they don't know how. They don't know what to do. They're easily distracted by the streets or the bad life or the quick, something that's maybe not putting you in the greatest situation. So this could be you. And it could be hard for you to redirect, but you're going to have to do that because you need to aim well and understand that wherever you apply this force, that's where you're going to see the results. So if you're focusing on, something or some place that doesn't serve a purpose for your energy to be there, it's not going to help you get ahead. It's going to keep you stuck or something. Because, yeah, see, look, 8 of Cups. Some of you are walking away from somebody with a really big, okay? Fellas, you could be trying to change your ways. Maybe you're focused on a strong sexual appetite and it's distracting you. Somebody is doing something out of emotional boredom or something, but they're about to walk away from it. They're about to walk away from it, leave it behind because there's something so much better. Yeah, somebody's taking a chance. 10 of Cups. Could be Aquarius. Libra, you could be walking away from something and, I don't know what this is you're doing. You got the Hierophant, the 9 of Cups. You could be getting into a new relationship. You're leaving behind somebody who, was on foolery and getting into a new relationship. Either way, if it's not a relationship, you're definitely leaving something behind that kept you stuck. You could have gotten readings on this, advice on this before. So, yeah. All right, Virgo. What is coming towards you, Virgo, that you don't see coming? What's coming towards Virgo that they don't see coming? What's coming towards Virgo? Spirit, thank you so much for your love and light protection. What's coming towards Virgo that they don't see coming? 37, 37. Somebody could be 37. Ooh, love and marriage. I have a dog. Go together like a horse and carriage. Married. Let's get married. Who else got something? They didn't get this card, but they got something about marriage. Whoa, okay. So are you married to someone and you're losing sleep? You could be worried about a marriage, worried about getting married. Hopefully you're not worried about a married person. Okay, you could be though, because it's a karmic tie. So you could be worried about a married person, someone that maybe you used to be with this person before. Or there's some sort of like karmic tie between you and them, or you guys have like a past that you had to learn from or learn something from this person, this connection. But you worried about them losing sleep. Maybe they're losing sleep over you. Maybe they're wondering, like, if they could have married someone else. And they could be feeling like, oh, I should have married a Virgo. Why do they think about you? What they got to do with you now? They are thinking about you. They keep, like, replaying events over. So you can hear from this person. Long story short, basically, if this is coming up, then you can hear from this person. Some of you could already be with this person. They're not married, but you think about marriage with them. You want to get married. But there's something here that it's not working or it's not meshing well because you're losing sleep over it. Or you're worried about it. Or like I said, this person wants to be married to you. But there's something painful here, Virgo. So, you got married and a maid. Now, I only want to see this, Virgo, is if you got a whole lot of money up in here and you hiring a maid to come and clean for you. I don't want to see you on your knees. Unless you got your mouth open. You know what I'm saying? But what you cleaning up here? Okay, so I definitely feel like for some of you, Virgos, okay, I just heard that somebody's coming towards you, Virgo. Like when it comes to romance, it's actually going to like be there, be supportive. This could be someone who is marriage material. And then this other person who is your karmic, they're going to be losing sleep over you. But that's if you leave the karmic alone, right? Because you have free will. You have free will, and only you can prevent forest fires. Okay. 4044. So yeah, 444. Something's changing in your home. Some of you are getting a new car. You're going to be traveling by car, or you're traveling in general. Some of you are taking a new journey. I feel like some of you could be leaving a karmic. That's what you don't see coming. You're probably already with this person, or, you know, you've already thought about cutting this person off or something, but I don't know. You may not fully see it coming, but your story is about to take a dramatic turn, Virgo. You're about to stop messing with somebody. You're about to make a left at the next light. Okay. And by that could be like, when's the next full moon? We have a new moon in Libra. Okay. And you know, Libras is leaving somebody too. So you could be dealing with a Libra. You could have that in your chart. But it's, yeah, see, look, you got clock here. So it's a matter of time before time is running out. And I mean, obviously it's not really, but it feels like something, you could feel like time is running out. I do feel like in a way for you, Virgo, some situation that you're in, it's only going to apply if you know you should break this pattern. If you know you should break this pattern, I feel like something's going to happen and it's going to come up in order for you to do that, because divine is saying, baby, this is done. The countdown is urging you to choose wisely during this time. Okay. Some of you, this is something you're going to have to make up. You're going to have to decide before the week is up, before the week ends. What don't you see coming? 3 of Swords, Virgo. Yikes. The Empress. Oh, it's going to pain you. Oh. Pains you to separate. Maybe someone's giving to something else, or you just, it's not enough. Breadcrumby energy, like it's not enough. And you've been dividing yourself, being distant from whatever this is, or someone you, but it's like your past hurts are, this is just creating more hurt on hurt on hurt. And this is creating then past hurts and making it hard for you to get away from it and embrace new opportunities, new possibilities. Some of you are, you know, pained over a divorce or a separation or a breakup or a loss. But I feel like in some way, this is your protection. Like, this is to help you get from where you're at. All right, so that's what I have for you, Virgo. Let's go to Leo. Where did I see Leo? Leo. What don't you see coming, Leos? 44 even. What don't Leos see coming? Spirit, holy angels, what don't Leos see coming? What's coming towards them that they don't see? Round and round, round and round. So, okay, oh. All right, so breaking a cycle here, Leo. You got pregnancy, okay? So somebody could be faking their pregnancy in order for you not to break this cycle with them because you've rejected this person. Some of you Leo, I was going to say Libra. You could have Libra in your chart or dealing with a Libra. But I feel like I also just heard lion. So, Leo, you are the lions. But I'm also hearing like lion, like you've been lying. Like you're a liar. So, I don't know if that's for you, Leo, or someone that you're dealing with or how someone feels about you. But there's this energy. I mean, look at all these cards. Round and round, break this cycle. You know, talk to the hand, the face ain't listening, and then it's over. It's over and done. So you could have rejected somebody, they, you, but there's a cycle that's, you know, being disrupted. It needs to end. There's patterns being broken. It's like doing the same thing over and over and over. Something's getting old. Something's getting old. And now what's going to break it is this rejection or this pregnancy. Now, on this one, it says that it's fake news. So I don't know why I got right away like someone could be faking a pregnancy to like hold on to somebody. Some of you could actually get pregnant here at Leo. That's too many cards. Well, that is 3. So let's take them. Damn, Leo, you keep getting this home gym. Some of y'all working out. You got a home gym. You hitting that treadmill. Running. Okay, something's real urgent. Somebody could be going to the hospital or needing like treatment, maybe getting therapy or trying to make plans or, you know, something is very urgent. And I feel like you could be getting foresight into this. This is probably what this reading is doing. It's allowing you foresight now, but something has changed. Something has come to an end. Again, it could be this breakup, this separation, this connection, but I feel like there's a change also within your career that you don't see coming, or something changes in your career also like for the better. It helps you accelerate. So maybe you are changing like a career area that you've always been in, you know, like let's say for instance you're always working in fast food. You may change to, you know, I don't know, decide to be in the medical field or something, you know, something very extreme, but it's going to help you accelerate, and it's going to be very uncomfortable, but it's helping you discover more of your potential. So there is going to be a sudden rise, a sudden like switch up. Something is about to pop off. I feel like it could be fun and exciting. This would come in, I feel like, after some sort of rejection. After some sort of rejection. Four of Pentacles. So saving your money. I also feel like holding back. So you are going to be holding back, or someone is holding back from like something switching up, Leo. Someone is holding back from doing something that they always do. Like trying to stop doing that now. And it could be you with this King of Wands energy here. We have the 7 of Wands. So you're fighting for something. You're standing up for something. Some of you are having car issues, car troubles. You're going to get a new one. Or you will, you know, end up having to get a new one. You could receive help from someone. I also feel like there could be a new connection or a resurgence or a renewal of a connection. I feel like to be cautious though too, Leo. Somebody could be emotionally manipulative. Okay. Somebody's really working out though, Leo, like getting their body together. Somebody's really strong, becoming physically strong, trying to be more emotionally strong as well. I feel like this person, somebody already is though. Maybe you're learning how to open up more, to express more, not be so afraid to hold back, trying to come out of like a lacking sort of mindset, you know, being pessimistic. So that's what's coming towards you. That's good, trying to break away from that. All right, so that's what I have for you, Leo, what you don't see coming. Let's go to Cancer. All right, Cancer. What is coming towards you that you don't see coming? Cancerians. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what quick messages do you have for Cancer? What's coming towards them that they don't see coming? What don't they see coming? Cancer, what don't you see coming? Okay, some shocking news from someone, hearing from someone. Maybe you've been wanting to hear from someone, or there's something specific you've been wanting to hear from people or a specific person. But I feel like whatever this is that you've been wanting to hear, it's something sweet, something that could surprise you, shock you, make you happier, make you feel better. Cancer, you have spiritual gifts here. So your spiritual gifts could be enhancing or becoming stronger, or maybe there's someone around you that has spiritual gifts and you're seeing this person's true colors. Okay, there's also someone around you that you could be seeing their true colors, and this person is in love with you, or you them, or you could feel like they, you know, did something to you, or you're not sure, like, you're not sure. Something surprising here, though. But also you have legal matters. Somebody could be trying to, like, talk their way out of a ticket, a traffic ticket, a parking ticket, a speeding ticket. You could be dealing with child support. I feel like with Mars and Scorpio, people need to be careful of this legal energy. You have some sort of success, though, coming to you, Cancer. I feel like whatever this energy is of people giving you good news or something that you've been wanting to hear, it's well-deserved. It's like praise, or you could even get a raise at your job. But you're going to be really happy about this. Like, just prepare for some sort of celebration. Some of you could be drinking wine, champagne to celebrate this, or if that's what you're into. Interesting. You got this timing card too. I was seeing that. So I feel like you're letting go of chaotic things or people or situations, but somehow, maybe because of the person or the situation, you could find yourself like entertaining that sort of energy again. But I feel like you need to be careful, be watchful, use discernment of what you're doing, because every impact has a reaction to it. So being sure of where you are making these changes is going to depend on where it takes you, where it leads you, how it benefits you. There's something here you could be like creating. Some of you could be artists, or maybe you're into I don't know, something that leads to creativity, something that sparks an idea. I feel like it's something that's really going to benefit you, though. So this could be something that somebody's bringing you. Someone could be bringing you like another idea. Something's really like going in your favor. Cancer, 8 of Wands. Yeah, this is something that's coming in fast. You could be getting a lot of invites, you know, or getting asked out, or you could decide to ask someone out. An Aquarius, a Pisces, a Cancer like yourself. We do have a fire sign energy here, but I feel like something is taking place really quickly. So I feel like you could be unexpectedly like either making more friends or getting invited out to do things with friends, or you're just taking a risk on putting yourself out there. Maybe you're going to decide to, you know, work harder on not self-sabotaging, maybe deciding to make a decision. Okay, so there could be something really important that's coming up for you here pretty quick, Cancer, like this week. this could be coming towards you and you have to make a decision on it, or you have to enact on whatever this is, this person, but it could go good for you. It's going to surprise you. All right, so that's what I have for Cancer. Let's go to Gemini. Gemini. What's coming towards Gemini? What's coming towards Gemini that they don't see coming? A karmic lesson. A karmic lesson. This could be something that's surrounding your body. So you're learning a karmic lesson here. Something that's shocking you, surprising you. Or this could even be separate things, especially if you're a feminine. Okay, so watch your drinking if you're a feminine. All right, so there could be a firestorm. You're becoming more spiritual, tapping into your spirituality. There's something that you're letting go of. I feel like watch your... Okay, it's giving this Mars, Scorpio energy. There could be a fire sign that's drinking over you, Gemini. You could be drinking over this person, but there's definitely this fire energy. Someone's coping with something by drinking. There was a loss or an ending or some sort of mental breakdown. But something dramatic is taking place that you don't see coming. But I feel like you're moving away from this because there's this ego death. There's this ending here. So you're dealing with the aftermath, the aftershocks of this. You could find out something shocking about a karmic person or someone who you were dealing with and you had to learn a lesson from. So something is sudden and surprising, it's going to shock you. It's going to show up. I feel like some of you are really going to enjoy this shockingness, or like, you know what I mean? Like you're going to enjoy whatever this is that you're finding out. You're going to take some sort of satisfaction in it, so to speak. Yeah, you're going to take pleasure in whatever this is that you find out, Gemini. Okay. And it could be because somebody got karma handed to them. And, you know, it's given them a new perspective about you. I also feel like whatever, you know, you may be going through physically, if it's something about the body or something that shocks you, you could make some sort of change because of this newfound understanding that you have. But something fun is about to happen. I feel like, you know, let this take place. Enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, that's what I have. Feels like you're going to enjoy it. We have the Fool card that just flipped out here. So something that, you know, you sat back and let divine take control, whatever this is. Some of you are going to decide to be more spontaneous. The Wheel of Fortune. So something is happening here, Gemini. It's in divine timing. You could be signing a new contract, getting sudden recognition or like a sudden increase. I also feel like something is taking place and it's building long term. Some of you are, you know, having things like handed to you. I mean, it doesn't mean that there hasn't been some sort of work here, because there definitely feels like, you know, you went through this karmic lesson. But with the Wheel of Fortune, it feels like you released a cycle, like you are switching something up. You've tapped into your femininity. You've tapped into your divinity. Okay, as difficult as this may have been, And now you're more spiritual, you're more free. Someone's very free-spirited, very lighthearted, or not taking things so seriously. I also feel like some of you, like your beauty, there's a glow up here. There's something that changes within when it comes to your looks. Okay. So that's what you don't see coming, Gemini. Let's go to Taurus. Taurus, what's coming towards you that you don't see coming, Taurus? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's coming towards Taurus that they don't see coming? So you could feel guilty or ashamed of something that's taken place in the workplace. Maybe there's like an office affair or an office crush, or maybe you feel like trapped at your work, trapped within your career. Maybe you feel like you should be in a different place financially. Or you could be feeling ashamed about something that happened at work. Or someone that you work with is going to be feeling bad about something that was done. But you are going to have a sudden surprise. So I feel like you're needing to use your time wisely, Taurus, okay? Needing to be more efficient when it comes to something that you do, or, you know, being efficient in the time that you're using when it comes to this. Because I feel like if there's something that you don't do or that you don't act on, maybe when it comes to your work or when it comes to something spiritually, you may feel like guilty, or you may feel like you were wrong, or you didn't make the best decision or choice. So there's something here that you're needing to be wise about. So, you know, I feel like you could be, there's too many cards, Divine. Just one for Taurus, please. I feel like you could be working hard, but maybe playing harder. And there might be something that you miss on. Some of you, this is about a workplace affair or crush or connection, or someone you work with or you met through work, or, you know, you talk about through, you know, something is going on surrounding your workplace. But then there's like, maybe this is also about your relationships that you have with the people that you work with. You know, maybe somebody makes you feel like you're inexperienced, or you don't have a lot of experience in something when you know that you do. But I feel like there's this need for you to maintain your balance between your effort and reward. Yes, I was getting like that playtime but working harder energy. So, or, you know, when they say like you work hard but play harder. So I feel like for you, something is needing to be balanced. You can't, it's saying for you not to play harder, work less, not to work harder, play less. So you're going to have to try to find a fine balance between that. Watch what you tell people as well. I feel like a lot of people could be talking about you when it comes to your work, or surrounding you, to protect yourself from gossip here. So you're going to be, your relationship dynamics, Taurus, coming up, that's what you don't see coming, are going to be highlighted. So be honest with the role that you play, the part that you play. Page of Pentacles. So conversing, meeting with someone new. This could be going after a new job, or applying for something new, or moving to a new department. Some of you could be in school. You're learning something new, studying. You're going to be hearing from someone who wants to reconcile with you, or you know, have a reunion here. Or there's also this ending with this Ten of Wands. Some of you, though, are taking a lot of pleasure in working really, really hard. Okay. But I feel like you need to have time for play as well with that Three of Cups. All right. So you're going to have something to celebrate, Taurus, from your hard work. But just make sure you take action on whatever this is to avoid the disappointment later. Because it feels like it could be something that, at least for something that you can control. All right. So Aries. 534. Aries. Aries. Last but not least, the Aries says, what is coming towards my headstrong Rams? What's coming towards the Aries? You're sharing your planet with Scorpio right now, Aries. I don't know why I felt the need to tell you that maybe you got Scorpio in your chart, or there's like something sexual. Oh, snap. So some of you could be sex addicts, or somebody who's a sex addict, Aries, is, damn, that's what you don't see coming. Oh, yours is hot and messy. Everybody else been on, I don't know. Yours is hot and messy. Okay, so you ended something with somebody, you ghosted them, you had an off and on connection, you're cold, you're detached, or it's on, then it be off. This is toxic. Something about this is toxic. If you are dealing with this person still, I feel like something's going to end. Okay, something's going to end there. Something's going to stop. Some of you could be doing a lot of drinking, partying, okay? So slow it on down, especially if it's adhering and enabling a sexual addiction here. All right. No judgment. No judgment, no tea, no shade. So somebody's fucked up over you, though. Like, if this is somebody else, you know, if you're like, I haven't had sex since the 80s, well, then I guess this ain't for you, because I'm pretty sure somebody from the 80s ain't still fucked up over you. But if you've been having sex here in the distant past, here recently, whatever, or, you know, you cut someone off, this person is fucked up over you. So you might be hearing from them. Okay. If this is you, you're going to have an awakening because your energy is being affected. So pretty soon here, you may start to feel more energetic because something is brewing. This is something that's pertaining to your future. Some of you like are coffee drinkers, or you're going to start drinking coffee, or you drink liquor and coffee. I feel like you could be dehydrated. If that's the case, drink some water. Some of you are cooks or chefs, or maybe you know, do a lot of partying, eating and drinking. You could be having hangovers because you're needing to drink coffee to wake up, but something's changing in your energy. Folgers in your cup. That's the best part of waking up for some of you. I also feel like you're needing to save your money. Okay. Somebody who used to give you money or didn't have money, or maybe they did have money, that's who's fucked up over you. We're going to see. We're going to see what this energy is. Because they have too many options. And maybe they treated you like an option. All right. So it was too much. Too many things going on. And Aries, you could have too many things going on. Too many things. Like, you could be doing too much of something. So just try to maintain your balance. Try to delegate, you know, what you're giving your effort and energy to. I do feel like there's something here where your satisfaction is going to increase. So you're going to be very pleased, but at the same time, it's like you could feel a little messed up because, it's too much. Something's too much. So what doesn't Aries see coming? I just saw the devil. It didn't come out, but I seen it. So yeah, addictions, obsession. Okay, you could have a lot of sex coming up here. Okay, we did have sex addiction. So that could be you. That could be somebody you're dealing with. Maybe the energy is just very strong around you. But I do feel like you could be feeling single. You know, you're focusing on your stability. Nine of Pentacles here. So I do feel like you have an increase in your finances coming. What you also don't see coming is you're going to be sitting pretty when it comes to your money. We did have that piggy bank. So some of you are saving more, or you're needing to, or you're just getting to your bag and saving your money. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. So work here. I just heard work is doubling up. Some of you could be doing like double shifts or working overtime, or, you know, working more than one job. Damn, Aries. Okay, Three of Pentacles. Oh, you about to be stressed because you're making so much money. You're so stressed because you're working a lot. Okay, so make sure you're taking time out to rest. Yeah, because you were getting that party energy. So some of you could be like, you could be going a little too hard. I don't know in what direction, whether that's money or partying. It kind of feels like maybe so with, if you're working really hard, your schedule could be really messed up. You're drinking a lot of coffee to stay up. That's not really going to be healthy. Maybe you're eating like salty food with this seasoning here, or food that's not so great for you. Maybe you need to cook more at home, or you could be finding yourself cooking more at home, trying to be more practical is what I feel like is what you don't see coming, Aries. So if you've been out here, you know, hot girl summering or hot boy summering, you know, that's all good and said and done. But now it's the time for you to focus. You could be signing some new contracts. You're going to be traveling. You could be falling in love. 1-11-31 as I say that. So 11-11. This person is messed up over you. This could be the person that you're hanging out with, drinking with, or somebody likes to drink. You know, I don't know. I don't feel like you're going to be in a relationship because you have this Nine of Pentacles, but you do have the Two of Cups. So you got somebody who you have strong feelings for that's coming towards you, or what you don't see coming, but you're also like moving away from this person, or you could, or this person's like going to travel to come towards you, or you could travel with them. There's a few different energies going on. I feel like you're traveling with someone you love, or you're traveling with people you love, or, you know, I don't know, Aries, but you got a lot of different things coming up for you here where you're going to be hitting the road. And your money is increasing, which is awesome. Your stability, you know, applying more effort, more focus to a job or career that you love or that you like falling in love with the job that you have, or that you find, or that you get, you know. But yeah, so that's what I have for you on what you don't see coming. And hopefully these messages helped. And if they did, definitely like or subscribe. Till next time. Bye.